Greetings and salutations, my beautiful bastards. It is, of course, your guy, Light here again, and today we're going to be discussing 11 high-quality airdrops. It's a nice bunch because there's ones that are testnet that don't cost anything to do, and then you got ones that, require you to invest money or to do KYC. So a lot of options here, and that's what I like about the current field. There's something for everyone. High yield farmers, high grinders, social media grinders, and obviously testnet grinders. Well, let's get started without further ado. Just a quick shout outs to the Ultimate Airdrop spreadsheet. I have been adding out some updates on the list as always. So in case you're looking for new airdrops to do after ones of this video, go in and check out the actual Ultimate Airdrop spreadsheet. So the first airdrop we have on the list is Supra. It is coming to a close, so it's finally going to be launching probably very early April, or it still can release on March. And there's still time to join in and do all the missions. I think there's like 45 of them. And you can Google, by the way, all the quiz answers. There's websites which basically do that. Even YouTube videos which will tell you the specific mission quest answers. And I think we are currently at like 46, yes. And I think there's going to be 15 total. Yes, this airdrop will require you to do KYC, and that is their way to basically combat against Cybele. And, I think it's going to be somewhere on it's probably the initial price is going to be around $100, and then it's going to be going up from there as the price scales. In case you're going to be getting referrals in, you obviously are going to be getting a bit more. Thank you to all 106 people who have signed so far. And this referral campaign is also going on right now. I think there's like a leaderboard or something right now also, and they're going to be giving out like top 500 people, I believe, like extra rewards. 108. I'm not going to be getting in the top 300. That's just too much. But yes, it's something that you can do in case you wanna. Oh wow, Airdrops IO has been really shelling. 4,000. Wow, that's nice. But let's move on. Then we have today, we got a new announcement of BitGet wallet. And we have talked about a lot of these Web3 wallets. We have talked about OKX wallet. We have talked about Rainbow, Talisman, a lot of them. And most of them are going to be having an airdrop this season. And I think we are kind of on like a wallet season in a lot of ways. And you can get points, and these points are going to be accumulating into the eventual airdrop. You can harvest these points by, claiming for one, and I have my link or the code below, and by adding this code when you register on the mobile version, you're going to be getting 50 extra points. Also, there is a claim page where you can check out your EVM, Tron, and Solana addresses in case you've been swapping on Solana. You might be having some points sitting there ready. So I got 50 points from having some swaps on Solana. So you're going to be getting free points by having previous interactions, and also 50 points by adding out my code. And then there's going to be a form of, there's a lot of tasks which are basically specified here on, but it's mostly like swapping. And you're going to be getting 10 points for every 100 USDT you're going to be swapping throughout the wallet. It's a multi-coin wallet. And especially I have to say in terms of the web extension, it's probably top 5 web extensions. And I do think that the transactions on the web version might also count in. But right now, just to be safe, I probably would just interact with the mobile version. But let's move on. Then we have a game fee project called Neon Heroes. And a lot of, I've said this already, that there's a lot of, very, very high quality, almost AAA-esque games coming out on Web3, and they look very promising. 9 Heroes is one of them, and I have to do more deeper dive into this one, because I looked into some gameplay, and it looked like, wow, this is like upgraded Overwatch. And this is used the code Liger Light, not Light Liger, but Liger Light, and you're going to be getting a bonus by signing up. And there's a bunch of unique missions, just like watching videos and just mostly doing Twitter stuff and following them on YouTube. And these points are going to be accumulating into an eventual airdrop. And I'm really bullish on this. I don't, as a game, I haven't looked into the tokenomics, so I can't really go too much into details how I feel about those. but definitely in terms of like the caliber of this game, very high quality. And we had to do an individual video on the gameplay if there's some beta or something. But let's move on. We have Mint Protocol. We talked about this. We have a whole video on the thing. And right now they have this campaign going on. It's mostly invites, and I don't even know what basically stops people from inviting their own accounts to this. And there's just like a bunch of quests like Discord and, you know, following them on Twitter. And these are going to be getting you points, and you're going to be getting daily points also on this. So this is another one that I would probably do, and it's going to be playing into the eventual Mint blockchain airdrop, which has a lot of NFT competition going on. So there's that. Now for people who have money, people who are looking for yield farming, we have ZK Link Nova. So this is a deposit program, and they have currently, well, you're required to deposit at least 0.1 ETH, and that deposit sum will change to 0.25. And here's my code, 1545C7. There's only 9 users there, so depending on when you're going to be watching this video, you can join in as fast as you can, basically. And also allows you to farm Eigenlayer points. So this is basically a bridge, and I have the exact minimum amount here. And I'm probably going to be adding out my puffer ETH here because I'm going to be getting extra points for them. And then there's some other multipliers which give you 2x boosts. So I'm considering what is going to be my strategy over here. And there's so many places you can put your Eigenlayer projects right now that it's hard to kind of keep up what are going to be the best ones and which one going to be focusing on. Obviously, the EtherFi airdrop happened 2 days ago, and it was a good chunk of money. A lot of people who put out very, very, very low sum got $600, so congratulations to them. And so basically, you know, a lot of people are bullish on ZK Link, and I will see. I basically participated on the private sale as well on CoinList, so I'm excited about this one. Then Manta started out their second, which is called the Renew Paradigm. First one is called New Paradigm. This is called Renew Paradigm. And this gives you multitude of different rewards. So this includes Eigenlayer points, stake stone points. We talked about the stake stone staking, that they are going to be having some type of governance token. And I think retroactively, people who deposited Ethereum to Manta Network are going to be getting an airdrop. But you can still accumulate points. And you're also going to be getting Manta. So there's quadra yield farming with some of these projects. And most of them are giving 3% here. So what I have put in is my Shoebill Ethereum, so Shoebill Stone, into here. So I have around almost 2 Ethereum added in to this staking platform. And I also add out some, what was the other one that I added? Yeah, I had the Pacific Swap also staked out. These unstakings are going to be happening in May, so you have to wait 2 months if you're going to be participating. But, you know, when it comes to like Shoebill, for example, their airdrop is going to be happening in May anyways. So I might as well keep the Ethereum here, or at least put a portion there. And then we have like things like Zero Land. I might actually participate on that. So you can put yield farming into your Mantas, into yield farming, and then you can deposit them throughout Zero Land or Pacific Swap or Layer Bank, whatever you basically decide to do. Do I actually have anything on Layer Bank? I don't. And there's invites. Now, do not use these invites if you're not going to be depositing. That has been a problem on the channel, like people telling me, oh yeah, I'm going to deposit. Fuck you, man, for not depositing, because you're just wasting my fucking slots. But anyhow, the rant over, okay? So I'm going to be posting like a couple of these codes down below, and do not use them if you are not going to deposit. These codes are only for depositing, for depositors, okay? And you can ask if you're a whale or if you already participated on the paradigm, you can just ask me on Discord or Telegram for an invite code. And eventually we're going to be having a, you know, well, I only need like a half left here to get actually a full permanent invite code. So that's kind of my goal here right now. Moving on, we have Uprock, and we're going to be doing an individual video on this. And basically what you need to know is that this is a competitor for Grass Protocol, which we did an expose video on. And I said in that expose video that, yeah, they're kind of like getting your passwords and things like that. Uprock is running on your mobile device, so it's a lot more secure. And I also checked out on the security details that they are not collecting password data. And this is going to be launching on Solana. And I'm just having on my burner phone. It's actually on my Saga phone where I'm actually having the Uprock on 24/7. And it's just farming me these points. Eventually there's going to be a launch, which I believe is going to be in April or May, or that might have been grass. And yeah, you get also bonuses from referrals. So obviously my referral link is down below for this one. And it's currently on mobile devices only, no extensions, which is probably better. I think we all prefer it on a mobile device. Get a burner phone. If you bought a Jambo phone, which I actually got an email just yesterday, maybe those are going to be, but this is a good airdrop to farm. It's obviously collecting data and, selling that, scraping. And you want to read into that before you're obviously going to be installing if you're okay with that. Moving on, we got some free drops. We got Ellis Network. This is IBC chain protocol. And they are also going to be airdropping to Cosmos stakers. But they do have this campaign going on, just doing testnet stuff, swapping on their testnet, staking on their testnet, and there's obviously a referral program as well. And yeah, but I can't even speak at this point. But yes, there's a faucet there, and throughout the faucet, you basically get to do swaps and staking. It's pretty easy, guys. It's free money. And yes, there's 38,000 people already here, but who knows, is there going to be some type of anti-Cyball stuff going on for it later on. Then we have BounceBit, and this one is another deposit program. Multitude of different things you can deposit here. I believe Doge, Wrap BTC, USDT, FUSD, and Bitcoin, which I have added in. Limited invites, and once again, do not use the invites if you are not going to depositing. So I'm just going to be showing these things on the screen so people are not randomly clicking on the description. And they also have a testnet program going on in case you don't have any money. And yeah, so basically, and obviously inviting going to be getting you bonuses. Thank you for these two guys already depositing throughout my account. And we're actually 50% away from getting the 0.1 BTC. So hopefully we are going to be meeting that requirement. And maybe I need to deposit more here. I don't know when is this exactly going to be ending, but hopefully not yet. So you might want to do your own research on it. There's a lot of people already participating on the program. And it has showing out a lot of promise. I mean, we are talking about 600 million being locked in on BounceBit, so that's pretty bullish. And as I said, there's a couple of different tokens here available, and you can do it through the Ethereum or BNB chain. So you want a cheap deposit, you can deposit BTCB, which is the Bitcoin, on BNB or FUSD, and that will be very low gas fee. So it's not a bad campaign in that sense. But let's move on to our two last entries. Metis is having a quest line on layer 3. You should do it because layer 3 doesn't have a token yet. And Metis has announced that they are going to be doing a airdrop for the people who are going to be participating on this shit. So yeah. And lastly, we have Tia. We talked about this on the monthly issue, but I wanted to mention it again. They started a new set of tasks, and they also added a referral program now. So there's multiple ways to more earn. And, this has raised like $15 million or something. So there's a lot of value here. And it's not really that farmed, but there's a fair amount of people farming. But that's basically what I have to share with you guys today. And I don't really have much else to add. We have a lot of videos coming in. A lot of people are asking about like a full-on setting up your crypto node tutorial. That is coming. I just don't know when because I have to make time for it. Because a lot of things going on right now. And we have obviously a couple of chain-specific airdrop videos coming in as well. Probably we have to do OKX at some point. And maybe additional video on Starknet's dApps. But I'm going to be bidding you farewell, guys. And we'll be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.